Hey, happy Thursday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's C12, the 800-pound beast. Is it built to last? We're going to talk about it. But of course, before we get into that, I always got to give you a chance to read this disclaimer. All right, let's get to it and do it. And yes, the beast that has been running. You see what it says, that has been running 195 days. There it is, 195 days online. The beast that is C12. But is it built to last? Well, we're going to talk about some things. But first, I always got to say I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Only invest what you're willing and able to lose, and always do your own due diligence. And I'm going to compare C12 to another beast, a beast that was of 2022 in just a moment, and some similarities and some differences that I see between those two platforms. But first, what I always got to do, I always got to get in that back office, and I got to make that withdrawal. So let me go here, click into my account. I have a balance of 116.68 on the account. One of the things that I like about C12 and why I believe that it looks like there's some longevity here. Of course, any platform, you gotta hear this. I gotta hear me say, any platform could go down at any time, at any moment, and go down. I just mean stop paying you or slow pay, slow paying your money, right? So some platforms can still be there. You don't have to, the platform don't have to go away. The website can still be activated, but if you can't get your money out, hey, that's going to be an issue. So any platform at any time could have that issue and that problem. As long as you understand that, then you're going to be okay. But when you start falling in love with platforms and you start dreaming about platforms, you start making plans and visions. Oh, this is going to get me to my retirement. Oh boy, now I can pay for that vacation with this crypto platform. That's when you start running into problems. But with that being said, let me go ahead and click on this withdraw button. Click here. And I have a balance of 38.84 in BTC. Oh, I love it. It's just there for you. All I got to do is put in my security pin and I will be right back. All right. And said your withdrawal request has been accepted. It gives you the clock. Once again, those are certain features about this platform that I really like. I like that security feature. I like the unique pin that you decide. More and more platforms are going to that. I love that. And so that it has that and has gone to that, I think is great. Gives you the clock, the countdown of when you can expect your payment. So you don't have to reach out to them. You don't have to do any of that. You can just go ahead and look at this clock and it will give you the countdown of when you can expect that payment. Now, click on this, go back to the dashboard. And that leaves a balance of 77.84. We're going to click on withdraw. And now we're going to go here and TRC 20, 74.15. It sets it all up for you. Oh, it makes it so easy. It's beautiful. All I can say, that part is beautiful. I love that part. The less I have to type in and this, that, and other, hey, I love it. So let me put in my pen and I'll be right back. All right, there it is again. There's the clock. And if you want to review your transactions, one of the things I'm just so impressed with this platform is how user friendly it is. How just things are just where they're supposed to be, and how they're supposed to, just go transition from one thing to the next. So I can click on review transactions, and I can see my two payments. I can see the status. I don't have to guess. They're right there, and I can see the completed payments. This was just as of yesterday. Two completed payments. Cha-ching, hit the bank account, hit the wallet. Man, it's still delivering. I mean, not 195 days, 34 million amounts deposited, and this thing is just growing and growing. And so that is a good thing. That's a good thing. Now let's talk a little bit about, for those who are new to C12, they see the 195 days and now you're interested. Let's talk about the plans, and let me talk about how I compare this to a platform that was the beast of 2022. All right, and here we are on the front page of C12. Very simple plan, very simple concept. 195 days online, 39,000 users and growing. That number, I mean, when you just watch the old videos, just watch it, see how the number is just really, really growing. 34 million, almost 35 million, 34 million funds deposited. So what is it about? 12% daily for 12 business days. 12% daily for 12 business days, and so that's Monday through Friday. They don't work on the weekend, and so you're not going to get that on the weekend. So that's a little over about 2 weeks, a little over about 2 weeks. And it says, and you can read it all here. Daily pay with principal. So in other words, you're not going to get your principal at the end. You're going to get it on a daily basis. Reduces the risk to a minimum of 8 days till the investment is break even with a short 12 days lifespan, creating a perfect investment cycle that doubles your outlay bi-monthly. Okay, so they really, really break it down. You can get involved with this platform for as little as $12. So I love the branding. I love how the theme is 12 and 12, and I just love certain things about this platform. We don't fall in love with platforms, but there's certain things about it we can really appreciate. Make sure you take advantage of the calculator and all that. Now, with that said, let me tell you how I compare this beast with the one in 2022. So, as you know, or as many of you know, one of the beasts of 2022 was a platform that was called COTPS. Now, raise your hand if you were in it. I know a lot of you don't know about it, but a whole lot of people were in it. It had been underground. It was doing well for a long time. Then, man, it hit mainstream. And by the time it hit mainstream, it was growing and growing and growing. And at some point, the market hit a super, super tough time, a downturn, and then the payments slowed, and then the payments stopped, and then it went away. Oh, and there were some problems. I promise you, there's still people waiting for COTPS to come back. They said, oh, well, it's going to be a month. It's going to be 2 months. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's going to be the other thing. But we'll be back. There's still some people waiting. Why are they waiting? Because what happened with that is it ran for so long, and it did so well for so long, people got comfortable. I know I did. I was compounding. I had introduced it to a whole gang of other people. With COTPS, I had a virtual server. I mean, because it was for those that don't know, and I'm not going to go too much into it, but I think it is relevant. What happened is you would have to click so many times a day to get the 2 or 3% per day, or you can have a virtual server and it can run a script for you, and it was all automated, showing people all this. Man, it was going so well, and they all pay until they don't, and then it hit that rough part, and then it went away. Here's my point of telling you that is you always want to keep some certain discipline about you. Where I made my mistake is I wasn't withdrawing every day. I was compounding. I was, just let it ride. Just let it ride. Oh, this is wonderful. And I got comfortable. And guess what? When it went away, I was out of the game. Now I was already profitable. So I was on house money, which was good. But I left a whole lot of money in that house. And I'm not complaining because there was a whole lot more people who left a whole lot more money than I did. But what I'm saying to you is any platform could be here today and go tomorrow. What I encourage you to do is keep your discipline. If you want to reinvest, that's up to you. That's fine. I'm not telling you to or not to do it. But I know that when I didn't keep my discipline, didn't maintain my discipline, and start getting comfortable with things, that's when my money got away from me. And so what I did, one other thing, one of the number one questions I see being asked across several different areas, especially on Telegram, is it too late to get in? Is it too late? Is it too late? And I just want to encourage you and tell you nobody knows. Nobody knows. There's no crystal ball that says, oh, it's got 14 more days. You better get it now. Oops, it's going to be gone tomorrow. If there's somebody telling you that, hey, you need to get away from them. You need to get away from them. Nobody knows. It could run another day. It could run another 100 days. It could run another 195 days. Platforms go when the developers are ready for them to go. Now, the developers may have their reasons, whatever. We were attacked. We were hacked. The market went down. You know, I hit my number, got tired. You'll never hear that, but that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes the developers have a certain number that they want to hit, and once they hit that number, they're gone. They bought the island and they're ready to retire. They're ready to do their own thing. And so my encouragement to you is, if you're looking at C12 and you're wondering, is it built to last? Is it too late? Yada, yada, yada. Keep your discipline. Keep your discipline. Only invest money that you're willing and able to lose. Do not fall in love with any platform. Any platform. Maintain your discipline, and then whether it lasts another day, another 10 days, another 100 days, another 1,000 days, it won't matter, because you only invested money you were willing and able to lose it. And then no matter what happens, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. All right, guys. So it's a beast. It's a beast. It's still delivering. One of the things I do like about it, I see is they're now having Zoom calls. They're doing a whole lot of other things that I think is really going to help it, but there are no guarantees in any of these spaces. All right, guys. Well, if you want to be part of C12, make sure to click on the link in the description and come to this video. Make sure to also join my Telegram group, where I give you all the updates about C12 and any other group. And many times I give you updates there before I even have a chance to do the video. But make sure you watch this next video, though. Make sure to watch this next video as I compare C12 with another super hot platform, and I tell you which one I think is better.